Hello everyone and welcome back to SkShadow and welcome back to another top 10 in the top 10 series, and this time we are going over the top 10 best wonder weapons / wonder items in Call of Duty Zombies from World at War all the way to Black Ops 3, and this will include basically all the wonder weapons you get from the box, all the ones you can build / upgrade, all the staves, all the bows, although I'm only going to have one bow and one staff in the list because you could just have a list of just all the bows and all the staffs because they are pretty ridiculous. So starting things off all the way at number 10 is a pretty forgotten wonder weapon in a way, and that is the normal Raygun. Now back in World at War this was a gun that you got excited for when you saw it in the box, but over the years it's no longer as good as it was because there's so many more wonder weapons. As Black Ops 1 became a thing, you had the thundergun. Even in World at War at the end you had the Wonderwaffe, which was brilliant as well. And no one ever used both because obviously you wanted a wonder weapon and the PPSH, or if you're on say Black Ops 1 you wanted something else with a high ammo count or just something like that. And over the years it has just gone down, and to Black Ops 3 absolutely no one really uses it because pretty much every gun is overpowered in that game. And obviously people say like, yeah, it's the Raygun, yes it's good, you get it out of the box, you get it fine, but you make crawlers, there's splash damage, you're going to kill yourself with it. Obviously it is not the greatest wonder weapon, but it is definitely like the worst out of the best. And obviously it's very nostalgic, especially if you go back and play World at War and get it, because that is like the saving grace of a lot of those maps. So going into number 9, I have gone with the blundergate from Mob of the Dead, and I absolutely love the blundergate so much on that map. It is a shotgun, or a double barrel shotgun, which absolutely wreaks havoc on the zombies. It has got the most bullet penetration out of any weapon in all of zombies. You could, in a straight line, if you lined up 100 zombies, you could probably go at least, probably pack a punch, probably around 30, I reckon. Maybe that's over exaggerating, but it is brilliant. Obviously you can upgrade that as well into the acid gap, which I don't like doing. I prefer it pack a punched into the sweeper. I think that is absolutely brilliant. It's been in a lot of modded maps, mainly in World at War modded maps. I haven't seen it too much in Black Ops 3, but either way it is a really fun weapon, really good weapon, and it definitely deserves a number 9 spot. So next at number 8 I've gone with the first wonder item, and that is the Hell's Retriever / Hell's Redeemer from Mob of the Dead. Now this basically does what it says on the box and it retrieves things. Simple. You could be running around, you could throw it and it will throw like the retriever axe sort of thing, and it will bring the drop straight to you and you have the drop. Simple. And if you're training or if you're just running away from millions of zombies, that is brilliant for that sort of situation. It also kills the zombies if you throw it. I think it does something like 2,500 damage or something like that if you want to go into the stats, and it's just really good. There's not a lot to say about it, but it is very good. Obviously only on the one map. It's been in a lot of modded maps, so I've done it in that, but yeah, it's definitely a very good wonder item, so I've put it in number 8. Right, so coming in at number 7 I have gone with a wonder weapon that made the worst map in zombies in my opinion very easy, and that is the liquifier. This is just it is a very ridiculous wonder weapon in many ways. Obviously you shoot it at the floor and the zombies basically slip and just die, and it just makes the map absolutely ridiculously easy. You just train in that sort of small room area where I think it's where the AN-94 is, or Who's Who, somewhere like that, and you just train, use your liquifier, kill loads of zombies, get to around 50, get bored and quit the map because you're like, this is too easy. It's just not a fun map. Obviously the wonder weapon is very good. I don't play that map at all, not anymore, but I mean it is a good wonder weapon, so I'm just going to leave it at number 7. So coming in at number 6 is the Wonderwaff from every Call of Duty, in every Zombies, I think, other than Black Ops 2. I can't think if it was in Black Ops 2. I know for a fact it was in Black Ops 1 in the remakes, it was definitely in World at War, and Black Ops 3, I think they did re-release it for Revelations, if I'm correct. But whatever. This is a ridiculous wonder weapon in many ways. I mean, people say it's not very good, because in World at War you zap yourself, you lose your jug, so okay, World at War, it's written itself off, it's not very good. But it does do infinite damage to zombies, so you can use it forever and always kill zombies. It won't just stun them and then they continue running, they will always die. And then you pack punch it and then you get more ammo for it. Obviously you'll string together more, like a bigger chain of zombies, and you kill loads of zombies. Very, very, very good for training, even camping if you're on Rise or Deriz on the catwalk and you just string together a load of zombies. Reload is absolutely tragic, especially without speed cola, but does that matter? Not really. So you will kill a lot of zombies with this, definitely needed for high rounds on some maps, and for me, I do really like the weapon. So coming in at number 5 is another wonder item, if that's what you want to call them, and this is one you get out of the box, and that is the monkey bombs. Now, the monkey bombs are a lifesaver, if you ask me. They definitely save my life more than 50 times in a game if I have them. Obviously you throw them and the zombies go straight to them and it explodes. You can be trapped, you can just throw one, you can run off, quickly purpose yourself and continue on with your game. So you get them out of the box, you get 3, there's no upgrade to them, they're just straight up simple monkey bombs. You throw them, it does its thing, and there's not really a lot else to say about it, but it does save you on multiple occasions, so I think it has a deserved spot at number 5. At number 4, this is another wonder weapon that made another Black Ops 2 map ridiculously easy, and this was the paralyzer from Buried. Now you could either sit on top of the bank, or you could sit next to Jug with your trample steam and your generator and just go for round 100. Easy, easy, easy stuff. It was just that, I don't even know what they did. That map was just so easy, like in the fact that you had the LSAT, you had your trample steam, you had the paralyzer, you had just, it was, that map was just so easy in every way, shape and form, and the wonder weapon just made it even more easy. Obviously it came like a, let's say, a bit of a meme in the fact that you use it, you're not a real zombie player, because it's just so easy to use, and I believe you just got it out of the box. That was it. It was in the box. There you go. And so, yeah, it does what it says as well. It paralyzes the zombies, and I believe that's infinite damage as well. So, and then obviously you can upgrade that. Just makes the map just 10 times easier than it already was. So coming in at number 3, this is an OG, a very OG wonder weapon from Black Ops 1, and that is the thundergun. Now the thundergun basically does what it says. It's thunder, it literally blasts the zombies back, and that has also infinite damage, which is also ridiculous, especially when you're training on, say, let's say Kino on the stage. Just train round, blast them, train, blast, and easy peasy. The only drawback to this one is the ammo is just so low. Non-packed you only get 12 shots, pack a punch you have 24, which isn't great, but when it's that overpowered, I think that's fair. That does make that map 10 times easier than it already is, again, because you just train on the stage and you don't even need the thundergun on that map. But say you have it, you could get to round 50 plus if you don't get bored by rounds, let's say 20, which is likely. But hey, coming in at number 2, I believe this is possibly the best wonder weapon in terms of damage, in terms of killing zombies, in terms of just everything. It was only on the one, no, it was in 2 maps in the end, and that is the Apothecan Servant from Shadows of Evil, and then obviously later on Revelations. Now, this wonder weapon was fairly easy to build. You just had to wait till sort of like the high, maybe sort of like round 18, 19 before you could build it. You had to wait for your pods to turn purple to get the right parts. But yeah, the Apothecan Servant, and then I believe you could upgrade it. I can't remember if you could or not. It's been a while since I played Shadows of Evil. But yeah, it confuses me at how just broken that weapon is, because like the Raygun Mark III, you shoot down like this secondary fire, which is like an orb of whatever that sort of like kills the zombies. The Apothecan 7 does that, but it's like a bigger orb and does more damage. It basically sucks all the zombies in, almost like a mini Gersh device, and it lasts a good like solid 20 seconds, and all these zombies are just dying in it all over the place, and you run off, carry on. And it's almost like the thundergun in the sense that you have that, you're going to get to round 50 plus no matter what, sort of thing. Just, you get into a bit of trouble, you fire it, that's it, bang. Quickly run off, do your thing, train again, same over, and it's just ridiculous. And obviously it's not hard to build. I can't remember if you can upgrade it or not. I think you can in Revelations. I thought you could just throw it into the Pack-a-Punch machine if I'm right, but whatever. Yeah, that made that map very easy. Without that map was like, genuinely I thought was quite balanced, but you throw that in there and it's just stupidly easy. But nonetheless, it is probably the best wonder weapon in a way. Obviously probably not the most fun to use, but it is ridiculous either way. So coming in at number 1, I've tied a staff and a bow basically together for almost being sort of like the same sort of element, if that makes sense, and that is the lightning staff and the lightning bow or storm bow. Both of those are ridiculous. The lightning staff is probably the best staff overall on Origins. Some would say you upgrade the ice staff and that's the best. Probably is, but overall the lightning staff is better, if that makes sense. So non-upgraded is still very decent, and then you upgrade it and it's just ridiculous, because obviously you just fire electric at them and it's just absolutely crazy. You just stun them all and then just run off. And as for the bow staff, it basically shoots like an electrical storm. All the zombies basically walk through it, completely get decimated, and yeah, you go to round of bajillion or whatever you want, because Black Ops 3 and Ryzen Drac, very easy. That's another easy map as well because of the bows. Obviously Origins, they had the elemental staffs and somehow still made the map quite challenging, which I rate a lot. But that staff, something about that lightning staff actually I really like, and obviously they gave you the challenge of actually having to upgrade them. So obviously the upgrade is fairly easy, just go around on the tank, get the parts, and then get your stone, build it. Then you have to do your little challenge thing with like the chord notes or something like that in the crazy place. You have to like correspond them. I think it stays the same every time, so that's not difficult if you remember the numbers. And then obviously there's another step which I can't remember off the top of my head. Then yeah, most people know how to upgrade it, but that is probably my favourite staff, I'm gonna lean to. It's between that and the upgraded ice staff, but yeah, the lightning staff is very fun to use, on a very fun map as well. The Ryzen Drac, also a very fun map with some very fun with some very fun bows. Obviously the lightning bow being the best. They did nerf it at one point because it was just even more overpowered than it already is now. But obviously now it's not as good as it was, but nonetheless still very, very overpowered, and that is why I've put these at number 1. Right, so that is it for this top 10. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Check the links in the description for all the links to merch, some other things, and the Discord if you want to get involved in making all these videos. So make sure to check those out. But yeah, that is it for this top 10, and I shall see you in the next one.